Hello everyone, welcome to the Bored Scaper. I'm an aquascaping nerd who's been obsessed with building low-tech, nature-style tanks for over 5 years now. This is my very first time posting on YouTube, and I'm stoked to finally share this passion with you all. Now, for those who have no idea what aquascaping is, think of it as creating a tiny, self-sustaining slice of nature inside a glass box. It's not just about dumping water and fish into a tank. We're talking plants, rocks, driftwood, building a little ecosystem that's beautiful and balanced, just like a lake or river in the wild. The idea is simple. Create something that looks amazing and can mostly take care of itself. The plants, fish, and other tank residents all coexist like they would in nature, which means less heavy maintenance for us. Sure, you'll still need to clean the glass, trim the plants, and battle a bit of algae here and there, but it's way more chill than it looks. A lot of people want to try aquascaping but feel overwhelmed, like, what if I'm not home to feed the fish? Don't worry, I've got you. I use an automatic feeder in this setup, and I'll walk you through everything in upcoming videos. So, if you're someone who's curious about setting up a low-key aquascape, hit that subscribe button. I'll break down the entire process step by step. In this video, I'll give you a quick tour of this 60p tank. I'll cover what plants and livestock I've added, how they balance each other, my maintenance routine, some of the issues I ran into, and how I dealt with them. And yes, each of those topics will get its own detailed video soon. This layout is a minimal nature-style scape. Now, pro aquascaping has all these design rules and layout types, but honestly, when you're starting out, those can be more intimidating than helpful. So I kept it simple. The first step is just to start. We'll talk advanced techniques later. This one's all about getting your hands wet. Maintenance-wise, I do weekly water changes, about 30%, and top it up with treated tap water. I scrape the glass, clear out green dust algae, and yeah, I use an old toothbrush to get into the corners. Who knew your ex-toothbrush would end up battling algae, right? That's how the universe works. You never know who's going to help you in your toughest situations. Let's come to the point. The tap water may contain some dissolved solids. To remove them, I'm using Seachem Prime. I dose around a quarter of the cap after every water change. Since I'm not providing C02 externally, I'm using Seachem Flourish Excel, which will help the plants to absorb the dissolved carbon from the water more easily. This is not an alternative to the C02 system, but definitely this is helping my plants grow lush. Then we need to mineralize the water. For that I'm using Seachem Flourish Trace, which contains essential trace elements for the plant's growth. There are a ton of advanced methods for plant fertilizing, but I would like to keep it simple with this approach. I used beginner-friendly plants like Vallisneria, Ludwigia, Rotala, Anubias, Sagittaria, Java Fern, and Bucephalandra mainly in this tank. They are not so hard to grow and don't require any CO2 supplements as such. Those who are wondering about the CO2, professional aquascapers set up a dedicated CO2 system in their tanks because the plants need it a lot, especially some carpeting plants. The plants will get some CO2 from the fish, but in some cases they won't be enough. In this tank, I didn't use any carpeting plants or other high-tech plants, so it is okay for them even without the CO2. If we supply CO2 externally, they will definitely grow fast and lush. But that is not something I need as of now as a beginner. The plants in this tank show decent growth, and they seem healthy as well. Another thing we need to provide is lighting. Plants require a good amount of light for their growth. If we provide any LED lights we use in our home, it won't be sufficient for them because the light doesn't have the required spectrum to be able to do photosynthesis effectively. So I'm using an aquascaping specific light in this tank. I'll discuss more about the lighting setups in the coming videos, so stay tuned. As for the fish, I've got a lively bunch. Cherry barbs, neon tetras, and a baby discus I added recently. They all seem healthy, calm, and totally at home. For algae control, I've got a solid cleanup crew, a few Siamese algae eaters, and some hardworking Amano shrimps. They're absolute beasts when it comes to keeping algae in check, which helps the plants thrive and keeps the tank looking sharp. I did have some algae problems early on, hair algae, green patches on the driftwood, but most of that's under control now, thanks to these little legends. Oh, and I can't forget the MVP, the golden pleco. Definitely the cutest member of the crew and a total algae busting machine. Next up, filtration. Just like in nature, we need to deal with waste from fish and decaying plants. I'm using a canister filter with biomedia tucked neatly below the tank. It keeps the water clean and stable. Absolutely essential. Honestly, just watching this tank is therapeutic. It's my escape from the constant noise of daily life. Sometimes I just sit here, no phone, no distractions, just vibes. That's the magic of aquascaping. You build a living, breathing world, and in return, it gives you peace of mind. If you're thinking of setting up your own aquascape, I've got your back. I'll cover everything, from choosing the right tank, to picking plants, setting up hardscape, and nailing down the maintenance. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to learn next. This is just the beginning for the Bored Scaper. I'll be sharing tank updates, plant growth, maybe some fails, and whatever else this journey throws at me. If that sounds like your kind of chaos, like, subscribe, and let's escape boredom together. Catch you in the next one.